Good morning. It is Sunday, 11:07 on Sunday, and the children and husband have just gone out in hunt of a new car because our car has been written off. Fun times. All we've done really this morning so far is have breakfast. I'm still not properly dressed, showered, washed, done anything as you can see, but I thought I'd show you how I spend some rare alone time and managed to get some me time and some YouTube videos done. Completely recognise it is a real privilege to have someone else who can take the kids out for the day. It is my only alone time pretty much all week, apart from any time in the evenings, which is also rare. So I'm going to make the most of it. What I have done is just done a little kitchen reset. Yeah, washing up. Bit of the oven fallen off, standard. Husband has prepped some tomato sauce for making jollof rice later, so that'll be yummy. Now the real temptation to try and resist is tidying up the kids' playroom, home ed room. We had my cousin over yesterday and they had to bring out all the toys to show him, so that is, I mean, looking pretty normal to be honest, but there is the temptation to tidy up that I'm going to try and resist because I won't get anything else done otherwise. The lounge isn't looking too bad, so I can come and sit in here to get away from the rest of the mess. So first thing I want to do is put on some workout clothes and do a really quick workout, and I haven't done any for ages, so I'm going to take it easy this morning. Probably do a Joe Wicks 20 minutes, since he is going to be a home ed dad soon, it seems only right, and then have my shower and get ready to start filming some videos. There we go. Workup station complete. Who needs a gym membership?
But I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is bliss. Take me back to before the noon. Rewind, take it out of cue. Innocence can be a young man's game. Signed up for the Hall of Shame.
All done. 20 minutes. Had the music blaring. Endorphins coming. Not bad for 20 minutes. If you want to know that workout I just did, I'll link it in the description below. Really gets the heart rate going. Shower time and filming time. Just a little professional example of how I get ready for my YouTube videos. Throw the piles of laundry out of the shot, and then all the stuff that is in the room that I'm trying to declutter, just cover up with this nice attractive child's mat, chuck out all the child paraphernalia, close the door and pretend it doesn't exist. Oh, take the ironing board off the back of the door. My desk is covered in junk. That doesn't matter, you won't see that in the shot. Just check the screen, nothing's showing. My cupboard door is broken, which is really annoying me. Try and spot that in the video that I am making now. The cupboard door that won't close, and know how much it is frustrating me. Actually, what I'm going to do first is quickly write down my dreams from last night in my dream diary, because I'm really trying to learn how to lucid dream. I should have done this the minute I woke up, but I do still have one dream in my memory that I'm going to quickly write down, and then I usually add it into my phone. And yeah, supposedly increasing your dream recall is sort of a precursor to learning how to lucid dream, and that's just another little thing that I do as like a me thing. It doesn't have anything to do with home educating or the kids, so it's really just something that I do for me and excites me and gives me a hobby.
So next I moved on to filming. I try and do this during the day while the kids are out, and then edit in the evenings. This video was my £2 home ed bargains video, which I will link in the description.
Just a few thoughts on starting this YouTube channel. Firstly, I think it's been important over the last few weeks to try and almost treat it like I have a job and set time aside each week consistently to work on it, and almost imagining like, okay, I have a job at a restaurant or something that I have to be at by 11 a.m. on a Sunday. You know, if you were employed by someone, you would turn up at that time for the job, wouldn't you? Well, most of us would. The way I would respect someone else's work and time, trying to respect my own work and time in the same way. I'm trying to do most of my filming on Sundays because then, you know, I can actually look half presentable and do a lot of filming when the kids are out with their dad, because that's something that I can't do when they're around. But what I can do during the week is the editing. So when they've gone to bed, that's when I'll do the editing, and I can literally just be in my pajamas, hair looking crazy, it doesn't matter, TV on in the background, whatever. Like, that's something I can do. I don't have to be completely alone in a kind of noise-free environment, really. So that seems to be working out so far okay. I'm literally only, you know, 2 or 3 weeks into doing that. And, you know, at the moment, like, how many videos have I done so far? I think I'm maybe like 14 or 15 videos in at the moment, trying not to streamline myself too much, just try a bunch of different video ideas and see what works for me and what works for the people watching it. You know, that's why today I'm like, okay, let me just do a little video of how I spend my alone time and how I find time to film YouTube videos as a home ed mum. And what that's doing is just really giving me lots of practice with filming and editing, trying different shots, different angles, different content. I'm really viewing these sort of beginning stages as just being like obviously a learning experience and trying lots of different things, seeing what works. You know, you'll have seen on my channel I've got some reaction videos, I've got some kind of day in the life or week in the life videos, I've got some videos about the books that I've been reading and how they relate to home ed, and some videos more about kind of like our reasons behind homeschooling, the theory behind it, why I don't want to send my children to school. They all relate back to home education, because home education is my life. It is like the most important thing in my life probably ever, but there's many factors that play into that and many influences. And yeah, I'm just enjoying at the moment trying out different things and seeing what works, but I'm loving it so far. It is definitely a nice little side hobby. You know, I'm not earning anything from it yet, but that is definitely a goal of mine, because I don't work, you know, my 9 to 5 is home educating the children. At the end of the day, like, I have to bring in some money at some point. So yeah, like, if I can make that work and even just bring in a little bit of money, and then I'd love to just try and make videos helping other people do the same. Ultimately, with the goal of making people realise that home education can be an option for anyone, that it's even an option at all, because a lot of people don't even know it's an option, and kind of just using this channel to demystify the whole world of home education and how you can make it work in whatever situation you're in or whatever your circumstances are in. So yeah, that's just my little rambling about that, the things that I actually get time to think about when I'm alone at home. Oh, I just remembered another thing that I wanted to mention. Another home ed mum friend of mine very kindly gave me 3 boxes of, what's it called? The Bear Can Read. So these are subscription boxes, and they come with like different learn to read materials in them, I suppose. I've not done kind of direct teaching my kids to read yet, but we did have a little look through some of them, and they were quite engaged for quite a while when it was quite late at night. So I'm kind of thinking maybe we might try it out. You get things like this little blending book where they can go through and sort of, this is a very early on one, but they can test themselves on reading a word and then turn it over and see if they got it right. And at the back, sort of some short sentences. I'm going to go through those with my kids maybe next week, so if you'd like sort of like a mini review of them or anything, let me know in the comments. Obviously this isn't sponsored or anything, I was literally given these for free by my home ed mum friend and I hadn't heard of them before. You okay? Do you want to say anything? So it has just gone 2 o'clock. I'm guessing my alone time might come to an end shortly, but it's been really good. I've managed to do a workout, do some filming, and now I'm going to sit down and read for a bit because that's just one of the things that I get so much value from. It's relaxing, I learn a lot, it inspires me, I get to drink nice coffee while I'm doing it. I hope you've enjoyed this little insight into what I get up to on my alone time, and I do think it's so important for us to all find those moments in the week where we can have a bit of alone time as home educating parents, as mums in general, or the primary caregiver of kids. It's important to recharge our batteries a bit. Like I said at the beginning of the video, I appreciate what a huge privilege it is that I am able to have someone else in my life that can take the kids out for a bit, who they really love. Speaking of privilege, the book I'm reading at the moment and loving, which I will leave you on, is White Women: Everything You Already Know About Your Own Racism and How to Do Better. If you are a white woman and you take anything from this video, go and order this book because it is brilliant, eye-opening and important. So I'm going to sit here for probably another 15 minutes and yeah, look forward for my kids getting home. I'm excited to see them. Hope you are all having a lovely weekend, and I'll see you on the next video.
I like to be educated, but I'm so frustrated. Hello to my loneliness. I guess that ignorance is